Hi everyone, welcome along. My name is William. Today on the lathe I have a piece of Iroko. It's 11 and a quarter inches by little over 2, not much over 2. So pretty plain piece of Iroko. So I'm going to have a go at making a platter. So I've drilled a 8mm hole, so I'm just going to mount it on with a worm screw. Always gives a little screw, a little pull out. Now that's pretty tight, pretty solid. So yeah, as I said, it's a piece of Iroko. It's 11 and a quarter inches by just 2. So I said we're going to have a go at a platter. See what speed we can get. It's a little bit out of balance. So I've just got 600 RPM there, so that's enough to get started. So 3/8 ball gouge, I'm just going to throw up the face of it here. As you can see, it's very dusty wood. So I've just marked for my recess there now, so I might as well get that done. So now I'm just going to put a little dovetail. So that's my recess done and my dovetail is done, so that's good enough now to be gripped in the jaws. So I want to leave a little this slightly domed here in the middle, so I'm just going to do that with a small spindle gouge, 3/8 spindle gouge, to rest a little low. I'm just going to put a couple of detail lines in. So now that's a recess. So this will be staying, so I'm not going to be doing any more with that. So I'm just going to create a foot here now. So because it's a platter, I'm going to leave it a little bit wider. Little knot here. I don't think it'll give me too much problems. I might put a little CA in there. Just to be on the safe side. So I'm just going to mark my rim now. So I can turn this away now as far as the pencil line. Nice little shear scrape now, clean that up nicely. Little knot has held, which is good. Yeah, happy with the shape now on the outside. So I'll sand this up and I'll take you back when I have it sanded. You don't want to be looking at me sanding this for 10 minutes, it can be quite boring. It's very dusty wood, I notice. I don't turn too much Iroko. This was given to me by a local furniture shop. Anyway, I'll get it sanded and I'll take it back when I have it done. So now that's all the sanding done. Came up pretty good. It was a very dusty wood to work with, so not one of my favourites. So anyway, I'm going to get a finish on. I'm going to use Hampshire Sheen citrus burnishing oil. That's a big difference in colour. It looks a very plain wood until you get a finish on it. That looks good. So we just burnish the oil in. Be a great smell around the workshop now for a day or two after the citrus oil. It's pretty dry now, so that is burnished into the wood just nice. I didn't think that nice colour was in it when I started. So now we get it off the worm screw and mount it in the chuck, and we can make a start on the inside. So now we'll see if we got the size of the recess right. It's pretty secure now. So now we'll make a start on the inside of the platter. So I'm just going to start by cleaning up this face. So now that's the front side faced off, so I'm just going to mark where I'm going to leave a rim on this with a slight little bead. So something like that. So my bead is formed, so I'm not happy with the thickness of the rim, so I might actually take it down and a little bit lower and just slope the rim in a little bit more. I'm happy with the position of it, but it's just not suiting the underside, so I'll take another little bit off and let it down a bit more. Yeah, happy with that now. So my tool is getting a little bit dull, so I'll just give it a touch up on right. So I'm just going to give this a little light shear scrape. It just has a little bit of torn out grain just on the end grain. Same there. So we'll see, can we clean that up a little bit. That done the job. Freshly raised bore, little shear scrape. Yeah, it's really good now. just check my thickness now. Yeah, go down about another 1/4 of an inch. Not forgetting that we're in a recess, not on a tenon, so I'll just roll this bead over a little bit. Just soften that edge just nice. So now we'll take the bottom down a bit more. So just going to take another couple of millimeters. And that'll be it. Yeah, happy with that now. So I can remove the last little piece here in the middle. So I'm happy now with the inside. So again, I'm just going to get it sanded, and I'll pause and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to put a finish on. So that's the sanding just finished now. I sanded up to 400 grit, and then with this little bit of abrasive pad, just give it the final denibble, and it came up pretty good. So we'll get a finish on it now. Again, we're using the Hampshire Sheen citrus burnishing oil. So now we'll just burnish the oil in a bit. This wood was very waxy, so it definitely wasn't one of my favourite pieces to turn, or species of wood I should say. It's very, very dusty as well. So all dust extractors were going. So the cloth is coming clean now, so that means the oil has dried in. So now we'll pop it off and take a look. That's the underside. Just put a little bit of detail, little raised dome, a little couple of rings, little OG shape at the bottom. You can see just a little bead at the rim. So nice little platter. So it's 11 1/4 inches. So there we have it guys, just finished our little Iroko platter. It's just 11 1/4 inches. and stands 2 inches off the table. As you can see, I left a little bead in just on the rim. The rim is sloped in a little bit. OG shape on the underside. Little bit of detail in the recess. A couple of little lines. Happy with the results. Some nice colours in it for Iroko. But man, was that wood dusty to turn and sand. It's definitely not one of my favourites. So anyway, I was happy with the result. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, you might consider subscribing, hitting the like button. Be much appreciated. And take care. Bye for now.